I had hair.
Oh,
No, you've never had hair. Those days where I got hair.
Hey,
bro.
when I met you, I had hair.
Yes, huh?
Yes.
let's move on to the liberalization or de-tariffication of insurance. So what happened is insurance companies are going to revise the whole tariffs. Basically, they're going to do away in phases by 2019. So car buyers are going to experience a shift when they essentially purchase a car. So you and I, basically, we can look for our preferred insurers, depending on service, price, and all that. Are you for or against it? Basically, I think.
Of course for.
Yeah, we are many years behind this system compared to countries like the UK.
30
and
years
Europe.
behind.
A lot of people are wondering: is this good? Is this bad?
Okay.
What are your take?
The first thing is, can I answer this? Sorry.
Okay.
First thing I want to say is the word de-tariffication. A lot of people don't understand this word.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
The simple term is the insurance companies are no longer regulated to charge a certain price for car insurance. Think about it. When's the last time an insurance salesman came to you and said, would you like to buy car insurance? They never ask you. Because why? They make so little money on it. They want to sell you medical, health, and all kinds of other funny insurance so that they make big margins and big commission structures. Fine, that's to earn a living. But car insurance, they make so little money, so they don't bother with it. So we automatically buy because what? Without insurance, you can't renew your road tax. Without road tax, you can't drive. So it's like I'm forced to buy it whether I like it or not. Now things have changed. Now you have an open market. Of course, they're going to do it in stages.
Yeah.
So I think for the first stage for this July is 10-15%. So what's going to happen is now your regular insurance agent who sold you your child's education policy and your health policy and everything is going to say, hey, would you like to buy some car insurance?
You get to see the person behind the insurance.
Exactly. So finally there's some service. Finally there's someone who's willing to work for their commission. I might sound harsh here, but I understand the system. But the most important thing is the insurance companies will slowly say, okay, now we can open up. Maybe you come to insurance company A, your insurance is $500. B will charge you $498. C will charge you $502.
A little bit more competitive.
The cheaper might not be better than the more expensive. Because why? You might charge $502, but you give better service. Now, what is service? Service is value-added things like tow truck, breakdown, all kinds of other things. This all comes back together with who your current insurance provider is. Everybody is fighting for their market share. So what have they got out there? They've got applications. They've got smartphone apps.
Yeah.
They've got service workshops. They're doing better now with the tow truck operation. You don't even need to buy AM anymore because all the insurance guys have got breakdown service. Yeah. And some of them nationwide, free, no problem. So this is all very good. So the word de-tariffication should be changed to, I'm now going to give you better insurance, better service. I might charge you a little bit more if you're younger.
Yeah. So this is how it works.
If you're older, I charge you less because you're a safer driver, you're a better person.
Unless your name is Daniel Fernandez.
Well, I've not had an accident.
Correct.
Touch wood, but
yeah. So it's the premiums are gonna be based on risk.
So like when my son gets to 21,
Yeah.
his insurance premium is going to be right up there.
Yeah. Why? Explain how
Because
it works.
he's young,
Okay.
he's got no experience.
Okay.
He's going to be profiled as a fast driver because his father used to be a fast driver.
Okay.
He's going to be profiled as someone a little bit more risky with the car. Then they're going to look at the car. What kind of car it is? Is it a four-door sedan, two-door sports car? Has he got sport rims? Has he got spoilers?
Even the color, right?
Even the color, has he got a white, color, or has he got a very somber color, things like that, which is all very good. Because why? At the moment, someone like me is subsidizing someone like the people behind the camera, the younger generation, because I'm paying the same rate as them, yet I'm a safer driver, more, conscious about my environment. They can go around driving like crazy, but they still pay the same rate as I do. So now things are going to change, things are going to shift. So you're going to force the younger generation who are money conscious to become better drivers.
Yeah.
Because when they renew their insurance, they say, hey, my friend, you're going to be paying an extra premium of 300 ringgit a year
because you're a shitty driver.
You had 3 summonses.
Yeah, you speed all the time.
You beat a couple of red lights. You beat a couple of people on the street. Road rage, anger.
Have you guys driven in Australia or the UK?
It's fantastic.
Everybody drives like a granny.
Yeah.
Because everybody's afraid. They're deathly afraid of getting the points stopped.
Yes.
They're afraid of there's cops everywhere.
Yes.
Enforcement is very strong there. So there's a difference.
Correct. So the UK has had this risk-based, market-based pricing framework for the last 30 years. When we used to study that, you were split according to categories, right? Category 10 was the most at risk, Category 1 was the least at risk. Yeah. Those in Category 1 used to pay the least amount of insurance premium. The thing is, it's all part of this financial services master plan that is postulated by Bank Negara, right? You know how corporations have bonds? I mean, when they want to issue bonds to raise money, they have credit ratings, right? So credit ratings are based on their ability to pay back, their debt service ratios, how solvent they are, how financially healthy they are. They're going to apply the same principles to human beings. So then when you apply for a credit card, whether you apply for car insurance, whether you apply for home loan, they all have, basically everybody will have an individual risk credit profile. And that's part of this whole master plan that's happening in the car insurance business. Car insurance is 46% of the entire insurance market in Malaysia. It's massive. But as Daniel points out, nobody makes any money from it because it's so outmoded. Everybody pays the same basic price for car insurance. That's got to change. So as he quite rightly points out, in time to come, you being about 1 million years younger than me and him will probably pay more insurance every year because I drive a Camry. I'm about 100 years old. I've got 2 children. I live in a terrace house in an established part of the world.
You're quite boring, aren't you?
I am very boring. But if you live in Sentul and you drive a car with yellow polka dots and you've got a sports exhaust and no kids and 3 dogs in the family.
What's wrong with Sentul?
Nothing wrong with Sentul. Or Pandamaran for that matter. But nothing wrong with Pandamaran either.
What's wrong with Sentul?
But you know what I mean, right?
Yes,
you know what I mean.
riskier places,
Correct. It's all about the risk profile. But Bank Negara shows us that this whole change won't happen overnight, right?
Stages.
Full-on transition by 2019, but we're going to start from July 1st, and this is going to be slowly introduced. Kind of like getting you into the system early.
To move a little bit away from the topic, but back to insurance and de-tariffication. Can you imagine now all the Grab and Uber drivers who do not have full insurance coverage? You're sitting in those cars, and if something happens, you're sitting at the back playing with your smartphone, he's driving you, he meets with an accident, you're not wearing a seatbelt, you go flying through the window.
Don't say that, Choi.
But this is a typical scenario.
Exactly.
Nobody buckles
So you got to wear your seatbelt.
Okay, whatever. Still, what insurance coverage do you have?
Okay. No. Fair point.
A taxi driver, a regular taxi driver, has liability insurance for all.
If you're uninsured anyway, then you're at risk anyway, right? So unless you're part, you buy your own private insurance, or you're part of your employee or your company insurance, unless you're covered there, you're not covered anyway. You're crossing the street, you're at risk anyway.
But these 2 organizations are just having a good time without any liability insurance for passengers. So imagine now if I don't drive.
Do you know there's ride-hailing legislation being passed through Parliament now?
Let it happen.
That's being covered in there. That's in there, right? Yeah.
Because I'm all for taxi drivers. Because they have to go for car checks, they have to paint their cars red and white, they're forced to use certain cars. Grab and Uber fellas are just
that's where the law is. Have you sat in a red taxi before?
Man, those
There
cars.
are millions of dead bacteria, colonies of all kinds of stuff inside there. The driver is some guy who thinks it's Ayrton Senna plus Schumacher plus Kimi Räikkönen in one.
I've sat in Uber and Grab drivers.
They are fantastic. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Okay, anyway, another day for this topic. Insurance.
So insurance, Go get insurance,
Okay.
Moving forward, this kind of policy is going to be implemented, right? How can I get the best deal out of it? Should I not change my spot rate?
You have to just look after your. You have to look after yourself.
Now you have to have a relationship with your car insurance.
So you can ask him all this, I guess.
No, because in time to come there'll be no salesman anymore. It's all about the digital framework.
True.
Yeah, so you buy your insurance online and you cut out the intermediary.
You tick all the boxes. You tick the wrong boxes, you pay more. You tick the right boxes, you pay less.
Sales agents actually drive up the cost of insurance.
Yes.
By a big margin.
Yeah, but they need to survive. They have to pay.
No, they don't have to survive.
They got children.
No, they don't. I mean, they have children, but you don't have to support them. Why would you subsidize?
No, I support them. I like them.
They're not efficient.
It's okay. There are plenty of.
You used to be an agent one day, right?
Huh?
You used to be an agent last time. You upskill lah, bro.
Upskill.
Upskill.